Welcome back to more Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a number of days since I've last played. Last time I did play, which was on the weekend, it's now Friday, so it's been a few days. Last time we played, we finished off the second trial, which was really cool. Absolutely loved it. Struggled a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as the first time. Actually flew through it pretty quick, and even the boss fights were pretty cool. It's carried on since then. It's changed over to winter now. This is the next story, or the next quest, really. We're meeting Poppy. She's in the pretty far north part of the map, just north of the Forbidden Forest. This is the only main quest that's showing available at the moment, which I'll show you real quick. Go to quests. So this is the only one that's showing. So meet with Poppy, far north of Hogwarts, as the broom flies. So let's do that. There'll be a number of missions before the third trial. This is the first one to it. Let's go.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Righto, Popsicle. Lead the way. Try to remember that, because no doubt I'll meet the Gran at some point, and I'll have to lie to the old bat.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Half horse, half man.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Can we save it?
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Can we even go in there? I tried saving that deer.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure.
Oh, wow.
But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
I don't know if you've seen that. I could just skip rocks. Look. I want to do one more. Can I go this way? What about that way? Oh, hang on, I don't want to do that. I've skipped enough rocks. Oh, I've done it again. Okay, I'm not even going to bother picking up that leech juice.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio.
Here we are.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Goblin metal. I wonder what all those symbols are really, because I'm pretty sure that's an ancient magic symbol from some of the side quests. Probably has no relevance at all, but maybe a little feature they've put in there that might mean something.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Merlin speed!
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Enter the tent. You're damn right. We are going to go in there and just absolutely obliterate everybody. Oh, I can't fly. We can go down this way. I haven't really done much stealth in this game. I think the battles really are so much fun. Let's go.
You can feed it. You.
Whoa! I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I just broke the bridge.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for
Revelio.
Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Can't believe the bridge just blew up. That was hectic.
Reparo.
That's so cool. Blow it up. Repair it. Couple of coins. Sorry, I'm just... Yeah, you can only carry 25 Wiggenweld potions, it seems. Poacher tent. Wonder if it's going to be one of those tents where it's way bigger on the inside.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Far out.
That's a brilliant idea.
I haven't spent any talent points on stealth at all.
Someone's here. I sense it. Don't know what Victor was sinking straight up.
Quickly get him. It's Poppy. Ah, yeah, Poppy's there.
Revelio.
Restricted area. I just want to have a quick squizio. I mean, you can go down there, but I might just go out of the way. The way it's kind of showing, I think. I thought I'd be just able to walk down that. Maybe not. Okay. Never mind. I'm sure there'll be.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for
It wasn't
what
too
they
bad so far.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Reach the captive dragon. Let's go. I feel like we're about to take out so many people.
Look, Revelio. It's dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Like the dragon egg. I can't walk any faster. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Hello,
Quickly unlock this. You just move the joysticks around really in circles until you get them to move, and it unlocks.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Revelio, let's make them count.
Grab a quick bite to eat before we head in there. Let's go.
Like the torch of
Here he is.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Dark wizards.
Stop right there.
Did you see that? That one just turned into a wolf.
No one takes one of my own.
And it's
Oh, I'm stuck behind that. What am I doing? Here we go. I'm facing the right way. And one towards the wolf.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Hopefully it's not cursed and it just goes hectic.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Yeah, what should we do with the egg?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Yeah.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
That makes sense with the name of it, Fire and Vice, with the dragon. I'd just seen this here and...
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, Attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
That seems about it for now. Let's have a look-see. There's no other quests. I think another one might come up, you'd think. Especially a main quest. Unless I have to learn that to carry on. I really thought something would come up. Okay. Well, I think I'll track that for now. What's it say? Collect field guide page under the harbour. Collect field guide page in the underground harbour. Collect the field guide page book on the intermediate transconfiguration in the library. Right. Righto. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's travel there. I thought it might have come up with a main quest, but obviously not. Maybe I need that for the next quest. When you fast travel like that to an area, it looks like you're so close to it, but hang on. I just want to look where the other one is, because it kind of looks closer. Yeah, it is. Right, let's track that.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Hang on, I'm slightly confused. What am I tracking? I think it wants me to go to that first, though. A little bit confused on how to get to that other... that other little area there to collect the field guide page. Underground Harbour. Here we are. I haven't been here before. Okay.
So this is the underground harbour.
Okay, where's...
Revelio.
Right in front of me. Alright. That chest hasn't seen me yet. Is it... what? Okay, I'll just go back up. It was a little book that you let go to show you which way to go going up through the roof, but it's pretty obvious that you need to go Up there. Alright. Let's go. Back over where I was, but I just didn't know where to go. Wonder if that's something for later on, because you can turn all these. Unsure. Anyway, it's so easy to get distracted in this game. No matter where you are, it's just so easy. There's just so much going on, really. Lots of things to interact with. Funny little conversations from a lot of people around. All the paintings that talk to you.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
And up. And back.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Oh,
a quiz sounds
I'm
like
no
fun.
good at quiz.
Splendid!
Quizzes.
Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Here we go.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Actually, I'm not sure. Snakebird, the golden snigget. Oh, I don't even know. I'm going to guess.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question.
Can't believe I got that
Which
right.
potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Pepper up potion. I don't think it's that. Felix. I think it's this.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Tale of the Three Brothers involves which magical artifacts? Oh, I'll definitely get this wrong. Founder's Relics. Deathly Hollows.
Horcruxes.
No,
Oh!
the answer was the Deathly Hallows. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Not the snitch. I should know this.
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True?
True.
Actually,
Oh my God.
The answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Definitely not now.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I was laughing because it just showed my knowledge of Harry Potter. I reckon it would be... God, I don't even know. I think I would have been in high school last time I watched Harry Potter, which is over 10 years ago now. Oh, watch Harry Potter.
Oh, hello. Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
I'll talk to her.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds. Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Nice. I just need to quickly advance the time because I'm there at the wrong time.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Nice.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Can I quickly... something? Stop.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Yeah.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
These little dummies are really funny, I reckon. They've just been getting blasted.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Alright, there's quite a bit that's come up. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're side ones. Gobbledygook. Meet with Sebastian. I'll have a quick look to see where that is. Alright, up the top. And the other one. Being just here. Let's do that. In the astronomy tower, it's close to where we are, kind of. I could probably run there, but it ended up probably taking me 10 minutes. 10 minutes! Alright. I wonder what the quest will be with Sebastian. Anytime there's been something with him, it's been pretty cool. Dang, you wouldn't catch me sprinting up these stairs that fast. Not after all the Easter eggs I've been eating. Whoo-wee. Let's go.
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Let's head to the mine.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Wow, that's a long ways away. World map. Oh, this way. It's quite far south. I wonder if he'll be able to do it or not, and he'll freeze up. Freeze up in the moment. Oh yeah.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I think I might have one.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Visibility and a thunder brew. I haven't really been using potions at all in this game. He's there, but I want to just quickly get this fast travel. There we go. Get heaps of these. You use these to make Wicked World potions.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You had no choice?
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Might need to know more about the door.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
I am suspicious on him. Very suspicious. I'm a bit sus on him, that is for sure.
The door is looking at us.
Go back here.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Haha. You see nothing. Enter the mind's eye. Not the mind, but the mine. Tricky stuff.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Every time you go into a mine or something like that, there's always that hawk lump juice.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive
Expelliarmus.
workmanship for so simple a
Incendio.
task.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I knew that from last time. Or a different one. Here we are. I've done it without him in here.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Is he on? He's on.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Yeah, you will. Let's go.
Crucial.
Bombarda. Descendo.
Oh, here we go.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Ah,
Revelio.
there's the door. I just want to... Ah, it's just where we come from. Oh. I didn't think I'd be able to walk out that.
We're being watched. By a door.
Yeah, I need to get away from that.
I'll be quiet.
I thought he'd have to look away or like hide somewhere so they wouldn't see it at all.
Revelio.
Here we are.
Incendio.
Like that.
Revelio.
You can get... And I just want to quickly... Up there. Pull this, here we go.
Accio.
Aha. Hang on. I thought that just pulled it up. What? Yeah, it did. Try and trick me. Very sneaky. Collect some coins, and then... Yeah, it's a legendary chest, so I wanted to get it. Yes. Nice. Quickly yeet down.
I feel like a character from
Let's
one
go.
of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or
Revelio.
schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I think that's about it for this room, maybe? There are things over there. I think that, yeah, it's just coins in here. Might as well steal them while we're here. I actually might take
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
might actually take a different approach.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Search for evidence.
Nice of you to stop by.
Descendo.
I like how it's just stealth and then I just rip into them. Okay. Where I need to get over there. Which I believe I haven't been this way. No.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
More fights.
What's going on? Oh, little moon car. Far from home, eh?
Of course.
A mist. Let's get it. Rather unwise coming back this way. There you are.
Descendo.
Good job holding him.
Not quite.
First.
Descendo. Bombada. Descendo.
There's one more showing down here. Here he is. Curse him. Sorry about that, mate. Oh.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Incendio. Accio.
Should open that door, yeah.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll quickly go up here. I don't need any Wigan welds. Quickly sneak on through here because it'll likely just be another legendary chest, maybe. Yeah. Is that it? Right. I was expecting it to be more than that. slow process crawling through here. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah. I do like to explore around a bit. It seems to take a little bit longer than... I don't really need any of those. Is he still? Ah, he is. I'm sure there'll be a big fight at the end. Always is. Use a mandrake. Let's put down some Chinese chopped cabbages.
Not your best moment, I fear. I won't rest.
Cursing them and then hitting them.
One less human to worry about.
One bother. Pity.
Oh!
I will have my revenge.
Descendo.
Put out some more chomping cabbages.
Is that it?
That's funny.
Get away! Nice try.
I haven't been very good at dodging very much.
How many of them are there? That should be the last of them I'll meet.
I got that. Yeah, when that yellow circle comes over your head, you're supposed to press or hold triangle to dodge it. But I certainly was not doing that. There's an eye there, so...
Revelio.
To pull that, you'd have to light the fire somewhere. Like before. Never mind.
Yes, of course.
Ah, it's right here.
Incendio.
I'm not too sure what it just opened. Maybe I'll just follow the pipe. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But probably just to get another chest.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain. Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
Exit the mine. They should just have an easy way to exit it. There probably is.
Revelio.
Ah, there is. Haha.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for. I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Quickly sprint on out of here. I have to go all the way around. Alright.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
So sus on that Lord God guy, though. He seems very suspicious to me. Whether he's working behind the scenes, not sure. Suspicious, though.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Let's speak with him. See what his dodgy little goblin self says. I don't know, I just don't trust him. Very suspicious.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Maybe he's not dodgy after all. We will see as the story progresses. Let's look at our questos. And head up here for the next quest. I believe this one's with Sebastian. Whee! Who's flying this thing? Here we are. I'll have to wait again.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I'm already there, boy.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We deal blows.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Reach the entrance mine. $200.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Here we are.
I won't rest until
Bombarder.
I've been fighting
Descender.
Just came in there and absolutely ripped. Oh, that was funny. Alright. This is the bandit camp as well, so collect this and that'll check it off. Alright. Oh, there's one bloke here.
Cruising.
I could have probably stuck through them.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again,
hang on.
we can fight.
Alright, I'll see you soon.
All be discreet.
Sorry about that.
You know which one I'd choose?
I haven't used...
I've never seen us prepared. Not quiet enough.
Bombarder.
Wow.
Bombarder.
This is almost
Bombarder.
rather unwise coming back.
Bombarder.
Wow, that focus potion absolutely ripped.
Descender. Bombarder. Potato. Bombarder.
Get away with
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. and that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
That's right here. Can't believe how quick that focus potion refilled those bars. My god. I was just absolutely ripping it. That was a bad time to be on the other end of my wand.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Patricus Totalis.
Someone there? Such arrogance.
I just turned him into a barrel. Oh, that's really funny.
Silent as a grave.
Alright.
I
Oh, he just fell off the edge. Where did he go?
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
That's really funny. I thought Sebastian might have taken out the other
I
guy.
don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger. I'm gonna have to slide down there and there'll be things there probably. I knew it.
I won't rest.
Bombarda. Defender. Defender.
Probably didn't need a curse him. Straight into him though.
How many Ranrock's
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
I wonder why that would be there. Is that where I just came? I'm not sure.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Yeah. I didn't think that would be the
Leviosa.
go.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Yeah.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
It does let you go around here.
Revelio.
Just more money bags. Couple of a chest. Don't need any more Wiggenwelds. There's so many around. I've collected so many in this little recording that I've done so far and the missions that I've done, but I've had 25 and I haven't used one of them so far.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Up here? Another chesto.
Incendio.
Definitely gonna have to go sell some gear after this.
Reparo.
Yeah, my inventory is quite likely filled up already with everything that we've collected. It's glowing purple.
Crucible. Incendio!
Don't need that. That's all that's in all these bags. Usually it's... yeah, like little bits of money and things, but...
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Ooh, hang on.
Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Just quickly sneak in here, get that. High archway. Oh, there's a legendary chest. I didn't even see it. Nice.
Lumos.
Get out of this icky looking thing. Surely we're gonna have to fight a big spider.
Bombarda.
On the weekend after I recorded my last episode, I did keep playing for a little bit and done quite a few side quests. Look at all those goblins.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
But mainly just to level up my
We have
gear
another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
with all my legendary gear and upgrading
How nice of
them
you to
basically.
stop by.
Ooh, I should have got that. The spider's here too. Let's go.
Rather
Not used to
unwise coming back this way.
Different spellies. Throw.
It's almost as if they were...
I'm gonna have to use wing well.
Expelliarmus.
Well, I don't like these spells. I'm gonna change it.
Teach you nothing about you.
Crucible.
Wow, so many spiders.
Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Descendo. Bombarda.
So you cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio.
It's two of them. There's usually three. But there's also this here. That would want me to get up there. So
Incendio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
watch out, Sebastian. Oh yeah, right.
Incendio.
I need to do that so I can get up in here. I had to do that anyway. Right. Front flip off that. So we've got 1, 2, and 3.
Wasn't expecting that.
Funny looking symbols. Explore the chamber.
Revelio.
Just have a quick read. Pain throbbing.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Check on Sebastian.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Use the magic passageway. Here we go. Quick loading screen. Sneak on through there.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
I was just having a look at that symbol on the wall. Wonder if that means anything or not. And all these. Not a part of, say, the main mission bit, whether it's an Easter egg of some kind or what it is.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Yeah, we'll try him.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Ooh, I might try that one.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
What's up with old Sebastian? He wasn't a fan of that. Far out. Let's have... There's no more main quests just for now.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
In the map chamber. You seem to only really go down there when... Oh wow, find the location of the third keeper trial. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely leave that there for now. I didn't realise it'd be so quick to get through that to the third trial. That was cool. Got through them pretty good. It's been about an hour and 20-ish of gameplay. Not too bad. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.